Hello everyone, this is Mingjong. Welcome to today's market analysis for the S&P 500 E-minis futures. That's for the session for 9th of June. In this video, I am going to show you the market recap on the last session, plus one trade review in the M3 time frame, which I'll cover the entry, exits, and the rationale behind. And this setup was based on a reversal at the axis line. And going forwards, I will cover the bias, the key levels to pay attention to, and also the potential setup for the session later. So let's just get started. As you can see on this daily chart for the S&P 500, yesterday was a bullish day, but the range was relatively tight. But just look at the volume here. The volume is still considered quite high. So that suggests that we still have presence of the supply. And I think one of the important thing is that we are still within the resistance area at 3210, which is the axis line here. So I think it's quite common to have some kind of the reaction or at least a pause at this area. And furthermore, we have excessive supply in these two bars here. So I think we just need to resolve the supply itself in order to have a continuation of the rally. So let me just get to the H1 time frame and we can have a better view. So what happened yesterday was a relatively tight range. Before the US opening, we have a relatively small candle just hugging near the resistance level at 3210. And even during the US opening session, we can see the demand tail in the first two candles plus another two more bars with very tight range. So that is really a sign of absorption just prior to the breakout at 1 o'clock my time here. So I think so far we have a range and followed by a breakout, but so far and we have a reaction currently during the London session. I'm not sure how it will unfold, but let me get down to the M3 time frame to have a trade review first. So during the US session yesterday, I had a trade. So if you recall my video on yesterday, I did talk about potential long entry. Let me get back to the 1 hour time frame. So I did talk about a potential long entry if we have a pullback, deeper pullback, which is this level here, which I highlighted in the golden circle here at somewhere around 3140 to 3160. That's if we have a deeper pullback. And also I talk about we were in the trading range from 3180 to around 3210. So until we see it actually break down or break out from this range, then I think we can still focus within this range. But you can see that yesterday price action didn't really have a test of this support level within the range 3180, and it actually has some kind of the reaction from the resistance level at 3210. So because my bias was quite neutral yesterday, and I actually expect a correction or a pullback to have a test for this the bar where we have a strong breakout on last Friday. So I actually did initiate a short position once it get rejection from the resistance level. And let me get to the M3 time frame and you can see the kind of the setup that I had. And I think I will just run through a bit of the bar by bar analysis here. So just that's the before the US opening, we have a breakdown here. You can see that there's a 927. We have a breakdown of this axis line. So this is quite a textbook style, the resistance, turn, support. And then we have a breakdown here. And once the US open, we have a demand bar and then followed by and another push here, and eventually we did just bump into the resistance level here. That's the supply zone here. But you can see that if we just aim for a short entry, then I will just wait for a reversal bar. This bar can be a reversal bar, but I just a bit hesitate because of the demand tail. That's why I just wait a bit longer. And the next bar is also a strong bullish bar here. So definitely there isn't any reversal. So I wait until this bar here. This is the bearish bar. We have a big spread and it's quite bearish together with a relatively high supply level. So I just initiated a short position here. And subsequently, I think my first target was definitely at the swing low here. So I just aim at this swing low, but I still keep a portion of my position once I exited about 50% of my position here. So after I initiate a short position here, I just wait, and you can see that we have some kind of the rejection. Maybe let me just delete this. Okay, so you can see that we have a rejection bar here, and followed by another attempt to break above the axis line, but eventually we have a slam down here. So this is another bearish bar. So I expect some kind of the bearish continuation from here on. And after that, let's see what's interesting. Yeah, I think I can just hold on this position and until this bar here, because at that point we still can wait for more downside because there isn't any signs for the reversal. But for taking profit purpose, I just lock in some profit at a swing low after the close of this bar. And subsequently, I just been waiting, and unfortunately, I got just see this kind of the reversal bar together with quite a good demand here. I just exit the rest of my position here. So that is my trade. So scaled out 50% of my position and just exit all the position at this bullish bar here. And subsequently, you can see that we didn't really have any significant reaction. After that, we have a test of this resistance level at 3210, and then followed by just minor reaction. And eventually, we form kind of like a routing and have a higher low here. But you can see that overall, the supply level just went down, and we have a very low volatility towards the end of the just prior to the breakout here, and we have a strong breakout at around 1:30 my time, 1:30 a.m. my time here, and subsequently have a quite a nice run up here, and eventually it just closed near the high. I think yesterday was quite a bullish action and bullish sign. But if you look at daily chart, as I mentioned before, overall the spread is relatively narrow and tight given the relatively high volume level. So I think we still have quite significant of the supply here. So if we just have some kind of the resolution for the supply and also can have a clean break above this resistance level near 3210, I think we can easily hit the next target around 3310 or 3300 level, which also coincides with a channel overbought here. And eventually, I think we can have a test at the all-time high near, I think it's 3400. So let me get to the current situation. So what's happening now? And I think so far we are still testing around the resistance zone 3210, although we have a breakout yesterday, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have a reaction or further to have a test at day low at 3193 or even lower near the support of the range at 3180. So I think we can have this kind of a reaction. Let me get down to get the arrow out. Okay, so I think this is still considered very bullish if we can have a bounce up from here on. Of course, firstly, this is the first level at 3192. The second level is somewhere around 3180. But if we have a deeper test, then I think this level, which I mentioned yesterday, is still quite valid because this is where the breakout started on a Friday. So this is 3130 to around 3165 or 70, somewhere around there. So that's only provided we have a break of this range here and also a test of this breakout bars. So overall, the bias for day trading for today is quite neutral because I think either short or long entry can be traded. And for the key levels, I think the immediate resistance level obviously is the swing high here, 3230. And in between, the big level that I pay attention to is definitely somewhere around 3210, which we are currently see the S&P 500 is trading around this area. So we are currently within the resistance zone. And the immediate support level, definitely the previous day low is the level that I'm watching. And also this range, the support from this range at 3180 is another level to watch. But ultimately, if we have a deeper test, definitely this breakout bars from 3130 to around 3170, somewhere around there, I think it can be tested. So I think for the potential setup, for the long setup, I am still looking for a bounce at the key support levels. I talk about the levels, the day low, 3192, 3180, or even this area from 3135 to 3170. And for the short entry, definitely, I think the resistance level at 3230 can have an uptrust and followed by a rejection. That can be a good short signal as well. In fact, I just initiated a short entry earlier on. I think it's around this area here, about 2 o'clock, but already closed. By the way, I will just cover the trade review maybe tomorrow. So I think that's pretty much for this video. So far, I think we still haven't really seen any threatening price action. If we look at the daily chart, I think you can see that overall it's still looking quite bullish. Haven't really run into the overbought of the channel, and if we can resolve the supply level happen in these 2 days, Fridays and Mondays, and also breakout of this resistance zone at 3210, then I think it's quite possible to reach 3300, or even to test the all-time high at 3400. All right, so that's about the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it and get something out from this video. If you like it, just click like and also hover to my name or picture to follow me, and do subscribe to my channel so that you get instant notification for my future video ideas. And as usual, if you have any kind of the comments, suggestion, or stocks ideas or topics you would like to share with me, feel free to comment it below. I will definitely reply to you. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.